Today it's time to learn some tips about Thermomixes. Stay tuned till the last one because it's one that a lot of people probably don't know about. It is so easy to beat cream in a Thermomix. I like to put 300 minimum mils in the Thermomix, or else it sort of gets to the point where it's really hard to scrape out and it's not really whipping it that well. So 300 to 600 mils, speed 4, and you have to put the whisk in. So when you put the whisk in, you need to put it in the section that is sort of the narrower. If you look closely, you've got a bigger section and then a smaller section of the blades, as I'll put on the screen here. And so you put the whisk in, speed 4, about 60 seconds, keep an eye on it. And I do put the measuring cup in because else cream's going to splatter all over the place. So give that one a go, and then I like to scrape it out and put it straight in a glass container for the fridge if you're not using it all in the one sitting. So you're baking that bread or dough or pizza base and you've mixed it up in the Thermomix. It's kneaded beautifully, but how do you get that dough out? So I like to turn your Thermomix upside down on a board, preferably, so you don't damage your bench, and undo the sort of blade so it all falls down in the blade, and then you can, take your Thermomix off, the Thermomix bowl off, and take out your dough and then spread it wherever you need to, or knead it a slight bit more if you need to do that. So this is a little controversial, I think, this one. Water in the connection points. Now, I personally don't worry about it too much. I just make sure that they're really, really dry when I put my Thermomix bowl back on my Thermomix. But people do worry about it. I suggest you can submerge your whole Thermomix in a sink of water. But yes, you need to make sure the bottom is really, really dry before you put it back on your Thermomix base. And then the next one, and also the dishwasher and your Thermomix bowl. That one is interesting as well. I personally have never put my bowl in the dishwasher because I've heard some stories about, the screws not being waterproof and stainless steel within your bowl handle. So I personally have never done that, and I've never had a problem with my bowl. So I don't know. I mean, it doesn't take too long to clean your bowl if you've got one of those really good scrubbers. We're getting into some good ones here. Now, your favorite recipe with your Thermomix, if it's not on the machine or you can't get it on the machine through an internet way or a chip, I always like to convert my recipes as much as possible into weight. Forget these cups and spoon measurements. Put all your measurements as much as you can into weight, because then you will have less dishes. It is so much more helpful, and goodness me, you could almost be called, well, I thought of this, you could be called a lazy cook because you cook and then you don't have that many dishes. But less dishes, I think, is always better. So if you have a Thermomix that is the TM5 or above, there is a little feature that I think a lot of people don't know about. There is a security code or password, whatever you want to call it, within the machine. So this is how to program it.
So this is your main screen, of course, of your Thermomix. Click on menu, scroll down to settings, and then at the closer to the bottom of settings, you've got Thermomix lock. Enable it, and I already have a password set, but it probably wouldn't ask you that prompt. Go back to change pin, so set your pin to what you want to set it to. It is a 4-digit number, so you would set it here, and it asked for it twice when I did it, and then you go back out of it, and your pin will be set. Now when you turn on your Thermomix, this of course is what you see, and then you'll just key it in here, and up at that top, when the chip sign goes, up at the top right hand corner it says OK there.
I hope these tips have been so helpful today. Go in straight away now and try to program your Thermomix with that password. Don't forget it. Or any one of those other tips. That would be great if you would comment down below to let me know what tip that you have tried out today. Thank you for watching to the end. I hope that you got some useful tips out of my video today. Please give a little thumbs up for that algorithm and hit that subscribe button down below. That would really help me out a lot. Thanks very much. See you on my next video. Bye.